Good morning or good afternoon, evening. This is Elaine with Sweet Stampin. Thanks so much for joining my live today. I hope you all are doing wonderful this last week of August. Crazy, we're having some hot weather here in the Bay Area in California this week and next week. So I guess summer is telling us that it's not done yet. My daughter is back to school and I am working on a lot of projects. If you could see my table here, you would see like tons of projects. But it's exciting because I have a lot of things to show you in the next couple weeks. So the first of all, the September through December, I call it the holiday mini catalog, will be available to order from September 4th. So that is next Wednesday, I think. Yes, next Wednesday. So just in 1 week. Hey, Christine. Hi, Joan. Thanks for joining. And if you have not received a catalog from me, I sent catalogs out to everyone who placed an order the past year. So you should have received it by now. If not, let me know and I'll send you another one. Or if you haven't received it and you would like to work with me as a demonstrator, I would love to send you a catalog as well and follow up with you for an order. At the end of August, the bonus days coupons will expire, so don't forget to use your bonus days coupons. And the DSP 15% off sale will end. So make sure you check out all those designer series papers that are on sale to make sure you have stocked up on your favorites while the sale is on, and then using your $5 coupon, you're getting that DSP for less than $10. So it's a really cool combination of deals. So next month we have a fun new catalog coming out and some other fun specials that you'll find out about later. And I'm really excited to be working with some of the new catalog products. I'm going to show you a couple projects that I've already made with some of the items from the new mini catalog. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog yet, but I can show you projects that I've made. And I'm going to incorporate one of those stamp sets into today. So today I was kind of trying to figure out if I wanted to go ahead and just go into the holiday catalog, but there was one bundle that I just could not skip over, and it's the Frosted Forest bundle. And I have been looking forward to using this bundle because it has not only dies that go with it, but masks. And I think using the masks in combination with the stamp set and the dies is really cool and just really gives you another level of creativity and things that you can do. So I decided to show how you can use this bundle to create different seasonal cards. So I'm going to show you a Halloween card, a fall card, and a Christmas card, and a birthday card, because of course you can change anything into a birthday card. Hey Gian, thanks for joining. And don't forget to say hi when you pop on. I love to see who's here and who's watching. And I forgot last week to show everyone what the raffle prize was going to be for saying hi and commenting and sharing the video. And the raffle prize from last week was one of the cards that I made last week. So let's see here. I made a ton of cards last week. So, I'm gonna let you have your choice. So I'm gonna just put these down here, and when whoever wins can have their choice of one of these cards. So I'm just gonna lay these all out. Some of them are from my card class, but it's all good. Wow. So I made a lot of cards. I think I'm missing one. I think it's over there. Yeah, oh, it's another one that I made with some of the extra things. I might go grab that. Okay, oh, you're welcome. Hey, Julie, thanks for joining. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch over to this view really quickly for a bit so you can see all the cards that we made last week with the Round We Go bundle. Super fun bundle. These two are flat and pretty mailable, but you can have your choice of one of these ones that pop up a little bit more. I had a ton of fun making all of these different rosettes. You can make large ones, you can make small ones, you can do DSP, you can do cardstock, you can stamp the different cardstock. It coordinates with the stamp set. It's so cool. I had so much fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the other one that I already displayed that I didn't show you last week that I made, so you can have a choice of that too. I'll be right back. I already displayed it up here, and so I wanted to show you because, oh, it's a little bit different. A flower just popped out of it. That's kind of funny. It was probably from another card. But here is another choice. So I did all my extra rosettes and I used the window or the negative for the Celebrate, and I put some of the designer series paper back there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a spinny spin spin, and then we'll see who wins, and then we'll have you pick out a card. So let's open this up larger, and we'll switch to this one, and here we go. This is really fun. So Jeanne's here, Joan is here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Jeanne! Congratulations! You get to pick the card. Okay, so Jeanne, what card would you like for the prize? This one's kind of hiding back here. Just yeah, let me know which one you want. So I'm gonna just leave that up there for a little bit. This is the stamp set. I still have the stamp set right here, and I was just playing with it. It's so much fun. So Jeanne, you can pick one. You can pick one now, or I can do it after, or we can figure it out somehow. So just let me know. Yippee! Okay, so do you know which one you want? Let me change this and go back here. Cool. Okay, and then check in this. All right, I like it. Okay, and we got there. The first one, bottom left, it was this one, right? First one, bottom left? Just let me know, was it this one? If that's the one, let me know. I'm just gonna put it up here in the corner, and you let me know if that's the right one. It's so cute. I used the swirly, the new So Swirly embossing folder. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for joining. But oh my gosh, that was just really fun. Okay, so today's prize, what did I put down for today's prize? I think it's going to be one of our cards again. I think it's kind of fun to give away the card. Okay, so this, let me get my little, I have my little post-it notes so I can remember. And I'm just going to write Jeanne on here. And I can't remember if I have your address, so if I don't, I will get your address from you. But congratulations, I hope you enjoy this card so much. And here is the Frosted Forest stamp set. And then what's really cool is it comes with masks, not just one set of masks, but two sets. And then dies as well. So dies and really cool like branch die, and then dies that coordinate with the stamp set and can also be used alone. And then these three coordinate with our pine trees here. So here's our, oh my gosh, it even matches on the front of the stamp set. Did not think that would match. And then again, we have our little notching system. So if you've seen one of my videos where I've used masks, I use the notch. Okay, perfect, Jan, thank you. So that's that one. And then there's a whole nother set, and I have it over here because I'm gonna show it to you, and it's already colored. So we've got the brown for the tree. Oh my gosh, that's so funny that it totally like lines up. Well, that makes sense because, you know, it's like the exact size here, so it makes sense. Okay, so you actually are getting 2 sets of masks with this bundle, which I think is really cool. And another thing that I obviously think is really cool about this bundle is you can do different seasons. So let's do our first season. And I am going to say that our first season is Halloween. Ooh, spooky. So I saw a card made by my friend and an artisan design team member, Jackie Williams from New Zealand, and I thought it was super cool. Hey Mercy, thanks for watching. And I changed the colors up a little bit and the tree, but basically the same concept. So we're gonna do some blending, and I punched a moon out of a post-it note, and then if you just take the punch in a little bit more, you can get a crescent moon. And so I'm changing this one up, and I'm gonna do a crescent moon here. But let me just show you like what I'm talking about so that you know. So you just grab a post-it note, and you can also use masking paper, but I just really like the post-it notes because they're not too sticky. And you're just gonna punch out a circle. Ooh! Doesn't like post-it notes as much. And I'm using the 1 3/4 punch. I think that's still current. I hope that's still current. It's in our online exclusives, so I feel like you never know. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in again. This is not gonna be a good one because I did a terrible job, but I think you get the point. You put it in again, you line it up again, and then you punch your crescent moon. But I'm not using that one because it turned out terrible. Okay, hey Denise, thanks for joining. Okay, so I have my crescent moon. I have a little mark on there that I'm gonna rub off with my little sand eraser. If you don't have a sand eraser, I highly, highly recommend you get one. They are so good at getting adhesive and ink off of things. Okay, that looks better. Okay, and I wanted to use some fun, spooky colors. So I'm gonna use Misty Moonlight and Night of Navy, and then Blackberry Bliss and Highland Heather. And so I'm gonna do some blending. So I need some scrap paper. And I'm just gonna use a full 8.5 by 11 sheet here, so I have room. And let's start with Misty Moonlight. So I have my Misty Moonlight, and then I'm gonna find my Misty Moonlight blending brush. Yes, I do use only one blending brush per color. I'm just kind of lazy. I feel like it's laziness because I don't want to wash them out, but whatever works for you, right? Okay, so I'm gonna try to make sure I'm really careful right here because it's not sticky right there. I don't want to peel it up. Got a little mark right there, but it's okay. It's the trees will hide it, or I'll hide it with something. I just want to have some Misty Moonlight coming up here. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so now I'm going to do the Night of Navy, and I want this to be really dark, so I'm going to add a lot. And my fingers are going to get inky. You might want to wear gloves. Okay. I just love blending. I think it's super, super fun. I'm just gonna keep getting ink on here. Get it nice and dark down there. And you notice I'm starting off the page just so all of these rough marks don't get onto my cardstock. Unfortunately, one did. But I'll make it work. Okay, so we've done our blues, so we can close those up. I'm just gonna do a quick wipe of my fingers, and then we're gonna do the purples. Purples, I love purples. Okay, so Highland Heather first, the lighter color I'm gonna do first. And again, I'm gonna start off the page. Oh, I still got swirlies somehow. And I'm gonna try and get it down into the misty moonlight. I think it looks so cool when you blend in colors like this. Gonna blend down in there a little bit. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, let's do this side. Oh, careful. Okay, I'm just gonna do this side of the moon. And then we'll do this side of the moon. Do I have something on my finger? Okay, let's add a little bit more down here. And then we'll do our Blackberry Bliss. I think the Blackberry Bliss looks super cool and creepy. So put that one away. Find our Blackberry Bliss. And we'll get the Blackberry Bliss on here. Okay, I want it to be really dark on the edges. Really nice and dark here. Dark, 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 dark. Yeah, I love blending colors. Like I said, it just looks so cool when you do it. So my friend Jackie, she did like a yellow and orange, and I can't remember the other two colors she did, but it looked really cool. But I wanted to do different colors. Okay, so there we go. There's our crazy night Halloween sky. And then it's so cool when you remove the Post-it note. Woo! You have that fun crescent moon there. Okay, now we wipey again. And let's move all of these aside. And that, and all of that. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little bit of gluing. And I have my trees all cut out here. Thank you, Mercy, for cutting them out for me. And we're gonna start with this one right here. And let's see, do I want it to go? I kind of don't want it to go over the moon. So I'm gonna chop it. So I'm only going to put part of that on. So I'm just gonna add ... a little bit of glue. I just do the dotting thing. I don't know, how do you guys add your glue? I just kind of randomly dot things. Do you guys trace it? I don't know. I'm just kind of randomly adding the glue. That's why I need some scrap paper, or probably the silicone mat behind me would be good. I'm just gonna add some more over here just in case, because I can't remember how far I go over. Okay. Hey Pam, thanks for joining. Okay, so we're gonna add this right about there, because I don't want the tree to block out everything. And I'm gonna grab, where are my paper towels? I'm gonna grab a paper towel so I don't get ink all over me, because the glue kind of does that a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna trim this tree right off. Trim the tree. And it makes it more interesting when you like start off of the page. It just adds interest, and it helps guide the eye into the card. There we go. So we're starting that one off there, and then we can do the big one. I think this one's gonna be a little bit different than the other one. Well, totally, because I already cut off the thing. Okay, so we're gonna glue this one, and we're gonna get rid of this colored paper, because the color does, ooh, I made it kind of react with the glue. So again, I'm just gonna dot this. And so you'll need 3 pieces or however many trees you want. And if you want, you could just chop the trees off from the landscape, but I like the landscape on the bottom, so I'm keeping the landscape. I might cut off like the last 1 or 2 trees from the 3rd piece. We'll see. Okay, so lift this up. Probably should use tweezers. And then we'll put this, let's see, ooh, maybe we'll do, I don't know, should we do it all the way across? Or yeah, we're gonna do it all the way across. Okay, so we're gonna add this right there. I like it. And then I'm just gonna use a paper towel so I don't get glue everywhere. I already got glue everywhere. But I like this glue because it dries matte and it's not shiny and you can't see the glue after it dries, right? Okay, so last one, let's do, okay, so these 2 I'm gonna chop off. Chop, chop. Whoops, I gotta disconnect from the little tree. Disconnect. Okay. So now I'm gonna, am I gonna take these apart too? Because I kind of want to go, nah, I'm gonna leave them together. Okay, so now I'm gonna push this up because I'm starting to creep too low. And I'm also gonna sit up. I need to sit up so you can see me too. Okay, whoops, there we go. Okay, more glue. Oh, this is, Make Art Perfect Card Adhesive by this company right here. Shh, I didn't tell you that. But yeah, I like matte glue that dries matte and not glossy. And it's not as like sticky as some other glues. Okie dokie. And I can like, obviously, since I am making a, okay, I can make a mess and, oops, I want to tuck this behind. Oh, can I tuck it? Okay, well, I forgot that I want to tuck it in there. When you glue it down, it's like glued. Okay, there we go. One tuck, and then this one I don't want to float. Well, it's just gonna float for now. Sorry. Okay, paper towel. So you can see some of the blue gets on there. So yeah, it might be good to wear gloves when you do this because it's kind of messy. Just kind of messy. And you could totally keep these and use these like on other cards. There's a lone tree. And then let's trim this tree off of the side too. There we go. And get rid of this sticky page. Okay, cool. Okay, look how cool that is. I loves it. Okay, so now we're going to layer this on some black to really bring out those black trees. So now I will just use some seal. And crazy, this card is like, does not have a lot of dimensionals. I wanted it to be flat, flatter. Okay. Oops. Okay, well, it's down. And I thought putting it on Highland Heather looked really cool. I tried it on some other colors. I tried it on the Blackberry Bliss. I tried it on the Misty Moonlight. I tried it on the Night of Navy. And I felt like it just blah, blah. It just didn't pop. It just didn't like bring out some of the color that we blended. So Highland Heather did the trick. And a lot of times I'll just experiment with colors that way. I'll try all different ones to see what they look like. And a lot of times I'll be surprised with which one works nicely. Okay, so here's our 2 Halloween cards. And then I have this little piece from the Stylish Shapes dies, and I have my, oh, it's all the way over there. Why did I put it all the way over there? From the Potions and Spells bundle, I have my Very Perfect Happy Halloween, and I thought the Blackberry Bliss looked really cool. So I'm gonna stamp with Blackberry Bliss, Happy Halloween. And then, I don't know if I want to put it over the moon this time. What do you guys think? Should I put it over the moon, or should I put it down here in the corner below the moon? I'm thinking over the moon again. There. Let's see. Yeah, it really pops on the black for sure. Okay, so now let's add a few of these mini dimensionals. And let's see, where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Oh, I guess I'm gonna put it right there. No, I'm not liking it right there, but I'm not liking, okay. I'm gonna put it up here. There we go, so it's not blocking anything. So, Halloween, there's Halloween that you can make with this bundle, okay? So our next season is going to be fall. So there's some more gluing to do. Here is from the dies. There's a couple of pieces. There's the branches, and I cut out a whole bunch of these, and I'm just going to cut them apart. I thought it would be kind of cool to cut all these different pieces apart. So I used Cajun Craze. I didn't like Cajun Craze, but it's a good fall color. And then I used Crushed Curry, also a good fall color. And Early Espresso, a very good fall color. Okay, so I have all those cut up. Now let's cut up the Early Espresso. I'm gonna just cut these up. Okay, so now we can have some fun, and we can build our own colorful tree here for autumn. So we're gonna do that on some, should we do it on white, or should we do it, I kind of want to do it on, no, let's just do it, no, I can't make up my mind. I want to do it on Balmy Blue. I'm gonna grab some Balmy Blue, because we'll have a nice blue sky, and then we can add some clouds. So we'll add some clouds. Okay, Balmy Blue. So we're gonna glue this one down, and it's good. I could have used adhesive sheets, but I can't bring myself to use them for such a small piece. Isn't that silly? I should just use them, because then I don't have to do all of this silly glue dotting. And get my fingers all gluey. Okay, so I'm gonna put the tree over here. We're gonna start with the floating tree. Okay, just gonna open this back up so I'll get the ink on it from the other card. And then I'm just gonna start adding different pieces here of color. So let's flip these all over. Okay. Okay, so we'll do some Cajun craze over here. And then we'll do some crushed curry over here. This is gonna get crazy because I'm gonna layer all of these. And even though this is a fall card, well, actually, no, this is gonna be just a fall card. Oh, you gotta do different, I need a different piece, different piece, different pieces, dot, dot, dot. So different kinds of pieces to layer on here. It's not good if your fingers are sticky. Okay, looks like I missed one little piece to poke out. So we'll do some brown right there. All right, let's continue building. We'll do, I'm just gonna try and do it faster. Do some crushed curry. There. And then we'll do some, we'll do this one. Actually, that one should go on top. Let's do this one. Save the little ones to put on top. We'll do this big, huge piece right here. Okay, and then now we'll do some brown underneath. Okay, should I just make it the top? Yep. Okay, and then we'll do some little crushed curry. This is so fun. Okay, and then we'll do the little Cajun craze over here that I started. We'll do that up over here. And then I did this brown one. So let's put that right here in the middle. Pink. And then we'll do this Cajun craze one. And you can just like layer it however. How does this look on camera? It looks kind of funny. What do you guys think? I think it looks kind of funny. Okay, let's see. Maybe one more like yellow up here. That's like the same one. So maybe, yeah, this one. Okay, like right there. So sticky. Okay, let's see what we think of this. Okay, looks interesting. Interesting. Looks like a fall tree. Good. Good. Do I have everything? Yeah, I don't think I need any more. I think it's good. Okay. All right. So now we need some ground. Put that white piece away. This is why I have a lot of scrap paper. Lots of scrap paper. Okay. So I don't think we need this anymore for this card. And I'm still super sticky. Okay, so now we'll do a fall. The grass is still kind of green. I don't know if I should make the grass green or crushed curry. I'm gonna try some crushed curry. Crushed curry. Let's see here. Okay. Maybe this one is not quite as wide. Okay, good. Okay. Let's trim this off at 4 inches. I think this is 4 inches. I'm just gonna check 4 inches, yes. Ooh, we're gonna trim this one a little bit because it's not quite. And we'll just make this, we'll layer it on something. Uh-oh, that kind of got cut off. Okay, now it's all square. We'll go ahead and just do this at 4 and then I can trim it off later. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my largest pair of scissors. These are our old ribbon scissors. And I'm just gonna create a nice little mound here. Okay, no, I don't like it. Okay, that's better. Okay, it's too tall though. Like right there? Yeah. Okay, I like it right there. So I'm just gonna trim a little bit off the bottom. It goes like that much. Yeah. Okay. That's how you make a nice little piece of ground. I might even put some of the leaves down here. I don't know, maybe not though. Okie dokie. Now we'll adhere this. Okay, so there's our ground. Our fun fall tree. We'll trim off the side here. And now let's layer it with the darker color. And then we'll add some clouds here. I'm just gonna kind of maybe erase some of my glue from my fingers. Okay. I still feel like I have glue on my fingers. That's very gluey and sticky. Okay. I'm gonna clean up all of that and get an early espresso piece. Early espresso. And then we will add some clouds. There's that early espresso. And I'm just gonna cut this piece off and we can use this. Okay, so this is gonna go to 4 inches. I just love this little trimmer. It's my favorite little guy. Okay. Okay, nice. I like that. That's a good border. And so we'll adhere this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now for some clouds. We're going to use some white, Whisper White. Got some Whisper White here. And we're just going to take a blending brush. So here's my white blending brush. It still has some blue on it. And I'm just going to get some white. And then I'm just going to come in here and pounce some clouds on here. So there's kind of a cloud. Woo! That's a big cloud. That's a strong white cloud. Oh, I shouldn't have layered it on yet. Okay, can we see the cloud? Ooh, those, yeah. Okay, so different way to do clouds. But I should have masked that off right there. Neat. Kind of being really messy today. There. Okay. And then now I'm going to layer it on some white cardstock. So white, 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 white. I think it will look nice on white. And then I'm going to put something down on the bottom as our sentiment. And since our tree is very dimensional, I'm not going to add dimensionals to this piece like I normally do. Okay, I'm just going to do it flat. And then we can add some kind of fall sentiment. Happy fall, y'all. And I'm going to use this again. Maybe I'll cut it off and then use it like that down there. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not totally liking this card. So I'm going to think about this card a little bit. I'm going to think about it. Okay. I'm going to try to get more glue off my fingers because I want to show you the really, really cool Christmas card. Okay. I'm going to think about that one. But obviously you can do fall. Okay, so next I want to show you, and I just want my white, plain white piece of paper. Okay, here's my plain white piece of paper. And we have a scratch piece of paper here. And I'm just gonna put like the teeny tiniest bit of adhesive right there. I'm just gonna put my finger on it to make it so it's not quite so sticky. And I'm just gonna stick it right in the middle here. And this is where we're gonna use our masks. So I like how it looks when it's stamped. So I'm going to stamp our large tree first. So let's move that. Move all that. Okay. Move all that. So I'm going to stamp it in the early espresso. Actually, no, I didn't want to do early espresso. I wanted to do a lighter color. So I'm gonna do, we will need the early espresso. I'm gonna do pecan pie. Okay. So there we go. So I'm just gonna stamp this. Let's go ahead and stamp it. Yeah, it's gonna be this way. I'm gonna stamp it off to the side. Okay. All right, so we've stamped our tree in the pecan pie. Now we're going to use the first set of masks. So we're gonna start with early espresso. So let's see, here's my early espresso. And our early espresso mask, which I put somewhere. Where did I put the masks? I put them with the stamp set. Where did I put the stamp set? I just had it in my hands. I did not put it on the ground. Aha! I put it on the chair. Okay, so now we're gonna line this up with our image right there, I think. And I'm just going to make a little notch line here so I know where to line everything else up. So you want to do your little notch. Ooh, leaves on the ground. Yeah, I should put some like leaves on the ground to kind of like break that up or something. I'll think about that one. Okay, so now we're gonna add our early espresso, and you can do as light or as dark as you want. I'm gonna do kind of medium-ish, okay? And then, woo, it's colored in. I love that. Okay, so that one has the number 1 on it right there by the notch. So you know you do that one first. And then that's number 3. So here we've got number 2, and I can just line it up with my piece here, and it's gonna line up perfectly. So I'm gonna close this and put this one away, and we're gonna do Old Olive. Old Olive. So there's Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, Garden Green, Old Olive. Okay. All right, so this one I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do it lightly. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it a little bit darker because I do want to use the Mossy Meadow. Okay, that's pretty dark. But it's kind of nice to have some, ooh, contrast. Ooh, I love how the edges kind of got more of the ink. I don't know if you can see that, and so there's a little bit of light and dark in there. I think that looks really cool. Okay, so now number three. Number three. So interestingly enough, I noticed, I don't know if this is like the right way to do this. I kind of feel like it's, yeah. But some of the white spaces appear again. And at first I thought that was strange, but we're layering, right? And so this, oops, I need Mossy Meadow now. We're layering, and so, you know, on the tree, some layers don't have anything behind it. Oops, this is Garden Green. Old Olive. Where did my, oh, I already had it out. Mossy Meadow. This is looking super close to the Old Olive, but we're gonna do this one. Whoa, super dark. This is gonna have a lot of contrast. Oh my goodness. Woo! Lots of contrast, but super cool. It just gives it such cool, like, dimension. Oh, I love it. I think it's super, super cool. And then we can add some Balmy Blue for the sky, because this one's gonna be the birthday card. So I changed this up. So Balmy Blue for the sky. So I need some Balmy Blue ink. Where did I put my Balmy Blue ink? Am I using it for another card? I think I am. But I'll get my Balmy Blue special sponge. Where is it? Let's see. Smoky Slate, Granny Apple, Pool Party Balmy Blue. I have it all organized. So there's that. And then I'm gonna grab the Balmy Blue. We're using it tonight for the card. And that way I can grab these cards as well. Okay, I'm gonna hide those cards. And I'm just going to add a sky here. Just nice and soft. But I think it's gonna look really nice with our tree here. Okay, what do you guys think? It's starting to look very nice. And it's okay to kind of get in here, put some blue behind the tree. So pretty. Okay. So pretty. I think that's really, really pretty. So we're gonna keep this one fairly basic. And I really like the stamp set. Where's the one with the birthday? Is this the one with the birthday? No, this one is No Beauty Shines Brighter Than That of a Good Heart. That one's nice. I thought that was a birthday one. Is this the birthday one? Thinking of You and How You Strengthen My Life. Ooh, I think that one is better. I like that one. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it in the Balmy Blue. I want it to stand out a little bit more. So I'm gonna do it in the Mossy Meadow. I think it'll stand out better. I think this would look nice too, the heart, but I think this is good. Thinking of You and How You Strengthen My Life, because trees can be strong. Okay, pretty good. And then have some Mossy Meadow. Let's see, should we do Mossy Meadow or Old Olive? I like the Mossy Meadow better. So let me trim this up a bit. Okay, put that over there. And let's see, how much do I need to trim? I only need to trim the top a little bit. Oh, it's got the sticky thing on the back that's kind of, so let's remove the sticky just to kind of help us with cutting here. So this is one of the adhesive erasers that we used to sell. Okay, let me just square this up a little bit then. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Okay. Yep, let's just make sure the Mossy Meadow is square. Because if that's not square, then it doesn't matter if my other piece is square or not. Now I might have to trim that other piece because I trimmed this one. But it's just nice to have things really nice and square. Looks really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim a tiny bit more off of the top here. And we'll trim just a tiny bit off the side. Okay, let's see how this looks. So this is a nice, simple card. And it definitely has a lot of nice white space here. Blank space, negative space, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I like that sentiment. It's nice. Okay. Why was I thinking there was a birthday one? There's a thank you one. That one's really nice. I like the cute little font. Okay, so these you can just rinse off with water, or you can use a wipe to wipe them down. But rinsing off with water is easy enough. And I'm gonna layer this on a balmy blue base. And it's just a nice card for someone. So I don't have my balmy blue base cut, but I will cut one and then we will have a card like this, because I'm gonna cut it in half like that. So do a tent fold. I thought I had my trimmer right here. Okay, so that's like a thinking of you card. It was going to be a birthday card, but it ended up being a thinking of you card. But you can also use the dies to cut the trees out. So you can see I have one stamped, and then I have two that are not stamped. And you could put these together in some kind of arrangement on a card, and I think those would look cool together. So this will be a card. And last but not least, and there's so much more. Okay, I wanted to show you first. Let's take a quick break. And here is a sneaky peeky from the mini catalog of the Splendid Autumn suite of products. So it has a stamp set and dies, and it has these little gold leaves right here. Let's see. Can you see that little gold leaf right there? It's like a gold mesh. And then it has these really pretty dots. And this is my little double gatefold card. So I put the designer series paper here on either side. And then you open it up and it's actually a birthday card instead of a fall card. So just wanted to show how you can make a different card. Let's see, this one's got a little bit of something on here too. And I put some of the excess of the designer series paper that I had on the bottom here. It's actually from this blue piece right here. So I put this nice blue piece right there. But I just did a 1-inch strip because you don't see behind there, so it doesn't you don't have to use more paper there. So this is one of the projects for my team meeting. And then the second one, another sneaky peeky, is with the Regal Winter. And this has some really striking Regal colors. And this is an angled trifold card. The theme for my team meeting for our swaps and projects is trifold cards. So I have different pieces on all three, not platforms, but three, now I forgot what they're called. But this is really cool because you can get 2 out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So basically the other side would be like this, and I just cut from 3 down to 3. So from 3 to 3, and then I scored at 4 1/4 and 8. So you're getting smaller panels. That's what I was looking for, panels, as you go down. So that is the Regal Winter. Okay, Christmas card. So this one involves the blending. And this one we're going to use the other masks. So I'm going to get more scratch paper. And we're going to use these masks for this one. And we're going to do Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight is going to be our color of choice for this card. Misty Moonlight. Put that back in, that back in, and then put those over there. Pen. Okay, so we're gonna stamp the little trees and big trees first. So we've got this big tree right here. Okay. And I'm just gonna do like one about here, coming off the page. And then we'll do, how many did I do? Okay, we'll do this one. This one lower. This card will be a little bit different. Okay, and then let's add a couple small ones. And let's do one up here, and then let's do one let's do it up here. Okay, so we've stamped those, and now we're going to use this is a little bit trickier because I'm not using like a notch to guide me. I'm just going to lay this down and line up my stamping with the mask. So right about there. And this one is going to be my light color. So I'm just going to do a little bit. Okay. So very light. Now let's do this other one up here. So let's go from right there. And then tilt it that way. And then we're just going to lightly add some Misty Moonlight. Make it a little bit darker than the last one. The last one was like too light. I'm going to try and redo the last one. . Got to see it a little bit. There we go. Okay, so there's our 2 tall trees, and then here is our little tree. And again, I'm just going to line it up. And we'll get some color on there. Okay, good. And then we will do this last tree over here. Okay, so that's this one. This was number, oh, it's A. That's why I wasn't lining them up right. It's because it went this way. Okay, so make sure you're lining them up with the raised A, or 1, 2, 3. So, yep. So now this one, and this is the raised side B, but it's not going to match because I did the other side wrong, but that's okay. Because you'll see this is all going to work out. Okay, so now I'm going to do this one really dark. Really, really dark. Okay. Yep. And then this one. Right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the little ones. Okay, I think it's right there. And this doesn't have to be precise. I'm gonna show you. Okay, got some dark on there. Now, last one. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then there is a third one, but I'm not going to use that one. That one is for another fun thing that I'm going to show you in a bit. So I'm done with the Misty Moonlight. And now I'm going to do Whisper White. Woo. And this is going to be our snow. And so now I'm going to use this one. Let's see, make sure I get it on the right side. C. Okay. And this is going to add our snow. And it looks so, so cool. Okay. Woo! Doesn't that look cool? That's what makes it, in my opinion, is the snow. Okay. So now, there we go. Okay. More snow. Getting lots and lots of snow. That looks best. Woo! More snow. Okay, so now we'll just kind of fan it, and then we'll do these little ones right here. These ones are harder to line up. Okay. I missed, but it still works. Okay, so this one goes over a bit. This one does not have to be precise because the snow is blowing everywhere. Okay, so a couple more fun things. The first fun thing is a sneaky peeky of a new stamp set. And I have to find out where I put that. There it is. Called Falling Snow. Isn't that cool? So cool. So it's a background stamp. And I'm only gonna ink up the bottom because I don't want too much of this texture on the top. I just want the bottom of it. Okay. So actually I'm gonna ink up a little bit more. More. And we're gonna go about right there. Woohoo! Look how cool that looks. Okay, and then we're gonna do it again because we need to get this end of the card. So scooch and mooch it over. We'll stamp right there. Ooh, that's so cool. But we're not done, okay? This is why my white had blue on it. We're just gonna softly kind of put some snow on the ground here. Doesn't that look so cool? Ah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now I do need to wipe my hands off a little bit so I don't get white and other things on the next layers. Okay, we're gonna put it on a piece of white. Let's see, I don't think I trimmed it down yet. So let's trim it down. I don't want to cut off any of my trees. Okay. All right, let's see if that works for our layering. Yes, that totally works. Very good. Okay, and I put the adhesive back. Ah! Okay, so now we're going to add this to our white cardstock base, and the white base is just going to really make all the white and everything pop. Isn't that cool? And then we're just going to add it to a Night of Navy, so to pull out some of those dark spots in there. I'm going to add it to the Night of Navy card base. Should have kept the scrap pieces so I don't get any white ink on there. And this one again, I'm just gonna put it down flat. Look how gorgeous that is. Ah. Ah. Okay, not quite done, almost done, almost done. We just need a sentiment. Okay, so I couldn't figure out on my, here's my original card here. Aren't they both magical? But I was thinking like right there. What do you guys think? Right there. I just hate covering up the trees. They're so pretty. Ooh. All right, so the winter greetings I got from the Sparkling Snowflakes, which is a carryover, and it's in the annual catalog. But it also has Let It Snow, which would be fun to stamp or emboss. That would be cool to emboss that in white on here. Ooh, I might try that. Just Let It Snow. Let it snow, let it snow. Okay, oops. So I think let's do white ink. We'll emboss with white ink. And that way hopefully it'll be nice and crisp. Okay, so let's get the white embossing powder. This is going to be a little bit tricky though because it's going to be really sticky. So fingers crossed here. Woo! Okay, that's way too much powder. Okay, got the white ready, and I'm gonna brush some of that powder off. What is this? Okay. There we go. It just adds to the snowy ambience. Oh, the sentiments can go inside? That's true, that's true. I'm gonna try this Let It Snow thing because I think it might look really cool. Just a stamp like, Let It Snow down there in the corner. And let's see if I can get this super inky so that the powder will stick to it really well. Please stick. Okay, so Let It Snow. Ooh, that's gonna be really light, but maybe we'll try it. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's heat this up. Move that out of the way. I don't want to heat that up. Okay, I just kind of let my heat tool heat up a little bit, and then I'll use it to melt the powder. So cool. I like that. Okay, just a very small sentiment. Yep, and you could just put a white piece inside and you could stamp the inside with the sentiment. I'm still debating on this one. I will think about it. Okay, and then one last thing to show you guys because it's super, super cool. So I just used that matte for the white, but you can also use that matte to create another type of snowy look. Let's see, where did I put it? I have so many pieces. Oh, there it is. So many pieces cut out. Okay, so I've already stamped this with Garden Green and colored, or not stamped it. Used the masks. Okay, let that dry. And I've put the shimmery embossing paste. Hopefully you can kind of see that there. I'm not seeing it. Can you see it? The shimmery embossing paste? Hopefully. Okay, so got the shimmery embossing paste. This one didn't cut out well, so I might retrim it. So we've got our one focal point here, but I'm going to show you how I lined it up. So I'm going to use my scrap paper again. I'm going to have to fold this one in half. No, I'm not going to use this one. Missed. Okay, use the back of one of my old receipts. That's what they're good for, right? Okay, so now I do need to remove the white. So I'm just going to use this paper towel to get the white off here. And I'll see if my wipe can help out a little bit here. Okay. And since I am using embossing paste, I have a dish of hot water waiting right here that I can dunk this in right away. And so we'll put that there. We'll put a tiny, tiny bit of adhesive on it. Oh, my adhesive's already right here. Just the tiny, tiniest bit, maybe not. Tiny, tiny bit. So it doesn't go anywhere. And then we will line this one up right there. And I've got my shimmery embossing paste, and I have some sticky saran wrap, Glad wrap on there to try to keep it from drying out. I'm just gonna get a little bit right there. I'm gonna close it right up again. If it does dry out a little bit, you can just add like tiny bit of water to it, like warm water, and mix it up and it'll be good. Okay, And then we just spread the paste, just like frosting a cake or a cookie. No, I don't think I got enough. Might have to get some more. Let's get some. Oh, there's still some. Just kind of gotta work it in there. Work it. Yeah, I think that was enough. Look how shimmery. I can see the shimmery. Can you see the shimmery? There we go. Okay, and so after you use this, you right away want to, oh, this is scary. I don't want to spill the water. Okay, woo. You're gonna put it in some warm water. Oh, it's all cold now. But cold water still is working. And you just want to kind of scrape all of the stuff off, because otherwise it really sticks on there, and then it just does not come off. It's really hard to get off. So now we have our fun glittery water, and I think I pretty much got all of it off for now. And then I can take this to the sink and I can rinse it off. I don't want to move it again. I'm scared to move it. And then you can let this dry. Sticky. I have like a little mini fan here, so I put it under my mini fan to let it dry. And then you can put these together to make a really cool card. So I'll throw that one in the mix too, and I'll make a card with this, and then I'll post it on Facebook. So this amazing hybrid bundle, Frosted Forest. Oh, there is a birthday one. I knew there was a birthday one. Oh, I had it right here ready to go. Okay, so there's a birthday thinking of you, good heart. So it's a really fun bundle. And as you can see, there are lots of different ways you can use it. You can use it for Halloween. You can use it for, here's the Christmas one again. So cool. And then here's the Halloween ones again. Halloween. And you can use it for just fall or for birthday. I'm gonna put this card together too. And I also cut out lots more of the die shapes that I'm gonna have some fun. I have them all laid out on some paper here. Some more die shapes. I just ran out of time today to add these to the lineup, but those are gonna be a card. So, oh my gosh, so many fun things that you can do. Okay, there we go. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a bit of extra time, because I had so many ideas for this bundle. I am going to start working on holiday catalog items. The first one is going to be the Splendid Autumn Suite. So I'm going to make some cards with that suite and show you next week. That's gonna be, no, this is August. I gotta move to September. That's gonna be the 4th, and that's when you can order, is on the 4th. So don't forget to use your coupons before the end of this month, your $5 bonus day coupons. Don't forget about the DSP sale that also ends this month, Saturday. And then if you would like a catalog from me and you didn't receive one, or if you would like to place an order with me, I would love to send you a catalog. So just contact me and let me know, or you can fill out my catalog form on my website, sweetstampin.com. And I hope you've had a sweet time tonight with me, enjoying the Frosted Forest bundle. And next week we will do the Splendid Autumn bundle. And actually, I forgot. I am going to be changing to Tuesdays. So Tuesdays at 4 p.m. I'll post on Facebook about it. My daughter is playing water polo for high school, and her games are going to be all on Wednesdays, and they're going to start mid-September. So I am definitely going to be at all her games. This is her senior year. I'm very excited. They have an amazing team. They have like 8 seniors that have been playing varsity since they were sophomores. So, and they won CCS, which is like the state area championships when they were sophomores. So I'm very, very excited for them. Okay, I just got chills. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next Tuesday at 5 p.m. So it's going to be a little bit later, Tuesday at 5 p.m. So please join me. I hope you have a great week.